Hey yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley for MatthewMaley.com. Well, I am back with another sneaker collection edition. One that I'm excited about because it's outside of my normal realm. It's officially a new branch if we are viewing my collection like a tree. God, that was a bad analogy. A pretty bad metaphor as well. But regardless, it's a pair I'm really happy about. I actually remember when these shoes originally came out. I remember most of his shoes because he was my absolute favorite baseball player as a kid. Absolute favorite baseball player. And, well, I wanted to get these when they first dropped, as well as a couple of the other ones. But the $170 price tag was a little shaky for me. So waited a few months and was able to get these again in the amazing Facebook group, size 15 Facebook group. Got them for 70 bucks shipped, so I'm pretty happy. And yes, they've been worn twice, but as you'll see, in pretty solid shape. So as you can tell, we've got a Nike sportswear box, which I'm sure I've detailed before in my phone posit videos, but a tan box with all of the different logos from Nike sportswear from throughout the years. I mean, you've got the old Pippen logo, the Nike Free logo, you've got, I mean, every logo ever is essentially on here. The old Flight logo, the Presto logo, I mean, more logos than I even remember, to be quite honest, but pretty cool box. A little Nike sportswear on it, and the tag, which is an Air Griffey Max 1. Really excited about this shoe. So, let's hop right into it. We have the Air Griffey Max 1 Freshwater edition. Now these were his Ken Griffey's colors when he was with the Mariners. Obviously we've got the teal in it, which is way back in the day. They actually changed from their gold and bluish to more of a dark blue and teal color. Love the Mariners. They were one of my favorite teams for a long time. A big reason was because of Ken Griffey Jr. So this is one of the shoes of his that I love. There are a few other ones I really want to get as well. I'm hopefully going to. Sadly, I waited around too long and now I can't find a few of them, so I'm kind of pissed off myself, but I'm really happy about this pickup. So let me get up close and you can check it out with me. Alright, so as you can tell, hopefully I'm in shot, there we go. We've got a awesome turquoise color that works through the entire mid, up and into the ankle, and then again on the other side, this really cool little squiggly pattern there. A great color. That's what really pops on this shoe. It's really the only real color on here other than the black and white, so it's where your eye really draws to, along with this awesome white swoosh here on the toe box. I'm trying to keep it at an angle so you can actually get some light from the light there, since I still don't have a new flash. Apparently no place in Vegas sells one. And then what I really like is how, even though it's just a black nubuck, they really show a lot of variety with it. You've got a little bit of almost like a texture pattern through all of the nubuck. It almost looks like a leathered pattern. Really like how that looks. And then just even like the stitching here. You know how this is a separate piece. This part right here, from here to here, is a separate piece. And it has stitching to match it here. And then, again, working around the back to the swoosh on the back. And then, again, another piece here. And then up around the toe box, which brings in this piece that goes up here, as well as these pull downs, these little lines here, which really add some awesome texture to the lace area. You also have you've got the rounded laces, very similar to the Air Jordan 11s. They're just not hidden like those ones are, with a round white lace. Then going up, you've got a boot inside with a black line going up the tongue, which leads to this boot sock inside, and a red swoosh right here along the top. Really classic look. Then we have the black pull tab here, which pulls the rest of the boot itself. And then the Nike logo inside. Hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. with the swoosh and all that, just the standard Nike logo. And then one of my favorite things, before we even get to the outer sole or anything, one of my absolute favorite parts of the shoe, first off, love the 24 logo with the swoosh. That was the Griffey style that they wrote the 24, so that's his old style. But the best part is the Nike that is seen across this strap. And of course, there we go, now you can actually see it. There's the E, there's the K, there's the, come on, there's the I and the N. Hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. Nike. Love that strap. I mean, that to me is what ties this whole shoe together. I love that strap. So that is my favorite part on the shoe right there. We then go down to the outer sole, which is a predominantly black sole, lower sole with with little spots of white to add contrast. Again, along the back here, and then on all sides around the Air Max 360 air packets. This is a really cool design on the lower. It kind of carries over some of the texture things like I was talking about. How we've got a line here, these 3 lines on the toe, another, you know, cut here, lines here, as well as the texturing in the actual white parts of the Air Max 360. Up front, you can see through the Air Max in there. I don't know if you can actually, yeah, there you go, you can see through it. And in the back, it is all a white pillars inside of a clear packet. So really cool looking shoe there. Love how it looks. And now let's get to the sole. So here we have it. As you can see, we've got a little bit of wear, but again, that saved me $100, so I'm more than okay with a little bit of dirt in a few spots. I'm very okay with it. But as you can tell, these they aren't really to be used on AstroTurf, but they could be. These are kind of the shoe that he would do some batting practice in and stuff like that, like all-star game activities, which is why they have the home run derby quote-unquote colorway. But just as you can see, we've got these 9 in the center here, 6 green of the teal and 3 white, as well as 3 more on the outer edge on each side in black, and then again 2 more green, 2 more black, 2 more green, 2 more black, and then this little cut in here. Really like how that's styled, honestly. I really like how that sole is, as well as then the textured lines here up under the toe, so you can really pivot your toe well. You then have a red check here in the center, and then finally the flaming baseball, which is actually the bottom of the air packet here, again in the turquoise-ish greenish colors, surrounded by more texturing working around the heel. And it has a little bit of cutout here, which I like how this is cut out in the actual archway where the swoosh is. So there you have it. This is the Air Griffey Max 1 in the Freshwater colorway. Really happy about this pickup. I'm actually also happy that they've been worn, so I'll actually bust them out sooner. If these were brand new, I would be keeping them DS for a lot longer. So I'm actually happy that they have been worn, because I'll probably bust them out here in the next week or two. Really think it's a great shoe. Most of Griffey shoes, in my opinion, I mean, for a non-basketball, I think he takes the cake. Yeah, Bo Jackson has some great shoes. Obviously, Deion Sanders has some great shoes. But I really think Griffey has to take the cake for non-basketball. I mean, I don't think anybody would ever try to argue Griffey over Jordan, LeBron, Penny, I mean, Shaq, Kobe, KD, Sean Kemp even. Sean Kemp didn't have a lot of shoes, well, at least not a lot of good ones, but the ones he did were classics. Even Larry Johnson, old Grandmama, he had some tight shoes. I miss my pair of old Converses that I had of his. But I don't think anybody would argue for, you know, that Griffeys are better than those. Well, I mean, obviously a real big Griffey fan would. But other than that, I don't think any non-biased party that isn't from Seattle or something would try to say that these are better than any of those others. But I do think they have to take the cake for non-basketball. So really happy to officially have my first pair of Griffeys added to the collection. Stay tuned. My next couple pickups are not what you would have expected. Basketball, yes, but definitely not in the standard vein, if you will. So not LeBron or Jordan or one of my normal styles. So only real reason I got them is because they were really, really inexpensive. So I'm a bargain shopper. So there you have it, my newest sneaker collection edition, the Air Griffey Max 1 Freshwater colorway. Let me know what you guys think. Answer the question that I posed in terms of, would you agree that the Griffey is the best non-basketball shoe? If not, let me know what you guys think. And I'm not saying this, not the Air Griffey Max 1, I'm saying Ken Griffey Jr. as a whole, his entire run of shoes. I do really like this shoe, but I do think there are a couple other ones that I like more. The Fury Fuse I really like, the regular Fury I like. There's just a lot of them that I really do like. So the Griffey 2, I only like a couple colorways of that. The regular Griffey 1. So there's a lot of good shoes, but I'm saying overall for Ken Griffey. Let me know how you guys think he matches up in terms of all the other Nike athletes, specifically non-football or not basketball ones. And let me know what you think of the shoes. Once again, I am Matthew Maley. This is MatthewMaley.com. And here you have it, the Air Griffey Max 1 Freshwater, my newest sneaker collection edition. So, as always, thank you guys for checking out my website. I am Matthew Maley. This is MatthewMaley.com. Of course, you can always check me out on YouTube as well. If you don't want to check out the website, just search for Matthew Maley Poker. You can also check out all my videos on Facebook. I post everything up there. So again, search for Matthew Maley Poker. Also follow your boy on Twitter. I am at Matthew Maley. All kinds of stuff coming up soon I'm going to be tweeting about. So definitely stay tuned with there. Hopefully you guys liked my live tweeting from the World Series of Poker main event, final table. Hope you guys like that. I got a few new followers and a couple retweets, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And well, of course, you can also check me out now on Instagram. So follow your boy at Matthew Maley Poker, and I'm always posting up new pictures. So until the next video, I'm officially signing off. Hope everybody is having a great week. Peace out, y'all.